there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Hey guys, welcome back once again to Niagara Fire Corals. Stick around, because today we're doing an update on the 20-gallon Nano.
Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
So as you can see, Bonnie and Clyde are still doing very well. We're going to keep this one short today, guys. There's not much for me to go over with this tank. You can see that the corals are doing amazing. That right there is one of my Scully frags. It's almost fully rounded out now. It's doing very well. The Duncans we put in, doing amazing. Got these really beautiful Ganies here. I can't wait till that one grows out. There's not much to talk about with the tank. The torches I put in that I picked up a couple of weeks ago there from Frag Box Corals. I got the one on the right, and the one on the left came from Candy Corals. We're both quite happy where they are. My hammers are all still doing really well. These are those rose-colored hammers that I got from Little Shop of Coral. That's the gold hammer that I got as a freebie from Candy Corals. I don't see much in the way of coralline algae growing in the tank yet. There's lots on the back wall growing. I don't know if you guys can pick it up there, but there's lots of it starting to grow on the back wall. However, not too much on the rock yet. Yay cans are all doing fantastic. Nice and fluffy, just how you want them. They actually get a lot bigger than this during the day. It's just the lights have only been on for maybe 45 minutes, so they haven't really filled out yet, but they're doing really, really well. In the back, clove polyps, they are spreading and they are doing very well. So we still have a little bit diatoms, as you can see there on the sand, but it's not too bad. And I had a little bit of cyanobacteria started happening. I'm not sure why. All my readings on the tank are spot on. They're perfectly in check where I want them. So I did add this little power head in here. It's always been in there, but I wasn't using it because I didn't know if I really needed it or not. But I put that power head in there and I'm using it now. So we'll see if, bumping up the flow helps out. But I'm going to give you guys a top-down view in a second here. So this is around in the back corner. Got that Lobo still doing really, really well. Those red with yellow center short tentacle Gani. It's doing awesome. And of course the Superman Rhodactis mushrooms. So you can see there the coralline that's growing. So the tank's, it's coming along really well. Really, really happy with it. Actually surprised at how much I'm enjoying this tank. I just thought with I'm being so used to having larger tanks, I wasn't sure how I'd feel about a Nano, but I really, really enjoy this tank. So I'm going to give you guys a nice top down. There's our hammers. They're doing really well. I love the look of the top down. I don't get to enjoy this with my larger tank because it's so close to the ceiling in my rec room, and with the hood and that I have on it, I can't really get in there to do some nice top downs. You can see everything's looking really good. Super happy with it. Love the top-down look. Corals look so beautiful from the top. Bonnie and Clyde, growing quickly. They're doing really well. Got to get something else to add in there with them. I think they're ready for a friend. Give Bonnie and Clyde a little bit of flake food. They are big eaters, that's for sure. So that's the corals in the tank right now, guys. Everything's doing awesome. I have no complaints whatsoever with the tank and the way it's holding its own. So just to update you guys, the K1 Nano skimmer by Ice Cap, I'm really surprised at how well that skimmer works for being a nano skimmer. I mean, the skimmate that comes out of that is just as dark as the skimmate that comes out of my big skimmers on the other tanks. So that skimmer works really well. I would never hesitate to buy that skimmer again. If you guys have a nano and you're looking for a skimmer, consider the Ice Cap K1 Nano, because that skimmer is it's an awesome skimmer. The only other thing that I've changed on this system, besides putting in the power head since last I updated you guys, is I had to start dosing the tank a little bit of alkalinity and calcium, because the water changes I've been doing every 2 weeks was not keeping up. My alkalinity kept dropping down to around 7. Okay, so if you guys remember, this is my auto top off jug that I keep underneath of my desk. This is how I auto top off the tank. What I'm doing in that tank is I'm adding 1 teaspoon of calc washer per gallon of water that's in there, and that holds 5 gallons. So I put 5 teaspoons of calc washer in there, then I fill it up with my RO, I give it a good mix, and that seems to be keeping the tank nice and stable now around 8. It's holding its own, so it's doing really well. So bring you guys in, I'll give you a quick little look. Here's that one alteration I made. If you've seen the previous videos on this tank, as I set it up, I used filter floss in here instead of what came with the tank, which is like one of those foam filters. And as you can see, that floss is working really well. And there you can see the Nano skimmer in action. I just cleaned it this morning, so that's why it's spotless. However, that skimmer does pull a ton of stuff out of the tank. So that's it, guys. I mean, there's not much more I can say other than the tank is doing awesome. I am on the hunt for more coral to put in here. I will be at the Kitchener-Waterloo, or the KW Coral Show, that's coming up on October 22nd. So if you guys are going or you're going to be there, I will be there. I will be a vendor there, and you can come and grab some coral off of me, or just come by and say hi. And I'm really looking forward to that show. Hopefully I can pick up some new pieces for this nano tank while I'm there. So that's it for today, guys. And until the next time, make sure you take care and happy reefing.